Well, good morning. The knives are out for the new farm bill. And I tell you what, producers are really going to hustle before Tuesday's deadline. Producers signing up with the Ag Department for the first commodity support payments. Those are due in October. Now, a spat of recent forecasts showed that the costs are going to be higher than predicted given the drop in grain prices. But to rush to judgment, one cardinal rule still applies. As thick-headed as the farm lobby can be, its critics are often thicker, like so many of its predecessors. The 2014 Farm Bill promised cheaper, more efficient federal ag policy, but delivered the opposite. Indeed, the $200 per acre estimate, if true, would be more than 8 times the $24 per acre average for corn under the prior system of direct cash payments to producers. Already are crying to Congress to reopen the farm debate. Well, in dairy news, dairy farmers in southern New Mexico, they've submitted a plan to the state that'll help prevent groundwater contamination beneath their properties. Shallow groundwater surrounding 11 neighboring dairy farms in southern New Mexico. It's contaminated with high levels of nitrates, chloride, and salts. One source of that contamination comes from cow manure washing off on the farms on rainy days. Dairymen like Ed Reuter, he runs a 2,000 cow farm just south of Las Cruces, supposed to catch that wastewater on on-site lagoons. He says when we started about 40 years ago, we started with manure-lined lagoons, and that was approved practice at the time. Now, at a public hearing just this week, all 11 dairies agreed to line their lagoons with heavy plastic to prevent seepage, and they're also going to pay for routine groundwater monitoring and analysis.